Russia's Lavrov slams US, NATO for directly participating in Ukraine war.
Here's a summary of the article.
Moscow. Russia's foreign minister on Thursday accused the West of becoming directly involved in the conflict in Ukraine by supplying it with weapons and training its soldiers. You shouldn't say that the US and NATO aren't taking part in this war, you are directly participating in it, Lavrov said in a video call with reporters. Ukraine and the West have accused Russia of targeting key civilian infrastructure in order to reduce morale and force Ukraine into peace talks on Moscow's conditions. The Kremlin has urged Ukraine to acknowledge Crimea, which Moscow annexed from Ukraine in 2014, as part of Russia and recognize other land gains that Russia has made since sending its troops into Ukraine on February 24. Lavrov said that U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has raised the issue of U.S. citizens imprisoned in Russia in a phone call, but noted that Putin and Biden agreed to set up a separate channel of communication between special services to discuss the issue when they met in Geneva in June 2021. The goal has been announced to defeat Russia on the battlefield or even destroy Russia, he said. During the online news conference that lasted for 2.5 hours, Lavrov ranted against the US and its NATO allies, accusing them of trampling on international law while trying to isolate and destroy Russia.
This post received a score of 7,700, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Belarus. Hold my beer.
Because it might have poison in it.
It's just an IPA Indian polonium ale.
Pretty sure it's an irradiated polonium ale, the true Russian IPA.
I blame Russia for directly participating in the Ukraine war.
But do you slam them?
Does this mean Iran is directly participating, since they are providing arms to Russia and training their troops?
Don't worry, we slam Iran and their participation in the war as well. OMG. Can we overuse the word slam enough for news organizations to stop using it? I slam any news org that uses slam too damn much. It's time we slam the use of slam. Edit. Extra news.
But have you clapped back at them?
That was savage.
Not as savage as my non-binding resolution.
War? I thought it was a special operation.
Joke aside, people in Russia know this is war. The Kremlin can no longer fool them after mobilization, and hundreds of those mobilized men are already sent back in body bags.
Body bags? Which body bags? Haha, silly. There are no losses on the Russian side in this special operation. Our brave soldiers are simply fighting for the motherland in the afterlife, 6 feet under.
Seriously, I honestly think Ukraine buries more Russians than Russians do. That's pretty fucking sad.
Wow, that's rough. Have they considered getting the fuck out of Ukraine?
I mean, they can try to attack NATO if they think we are taking part in it. Just be sure no valuable Russian assets are in Ukraine, they might just blow up suddenly.
If they don't like it, they're free to cancel their participation.
It's funny on some level how pissed off they must be every day. Months of preparing for a 3-day operation, then everybody getting ready for parades, promotions, titles and shit, and here we are now 9 months later and they are exposed as military frauds and terrorists and nobody takes them seriously anymore.
And their economy grinding to a halt from crippling sanctions. They sent India a wish list of thousands of materials they desperately need but can't get. Not doubting, would love to read more. Could I bug you for a source on that one? Apparently it was 500 materials for key sectors. Thanks.
My man, if NATO directly participated in the war, there would no war anymore.
Yeah, if we were. Lavrov would be either on a pack of playing cards, dead, or rotting in The Hague, probably all three in sequential order tbh.
Greater than on a pack of playing cards. What does that expression mean? I've never heard of it.
It's not an expression. When the Iraq War kicked off, the US literally put high-value targets on packs of playing cards so that most everyone in the army could identify the enemy leadership if they tried to escape justice.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.